YouTube, what's going on with it? It's your boy in the mic. Hey man, hey look, I took a couple days off. As I told you on the last video, sleeping is important. Sleeping is the top thing you need when you're on semen retention. Cause guess what? Sleeping get harder, like I said on the last one. And boy, I was running on E. You hear me? E. As y'all know today, when you work truck, dirt truck, you feel me? Hey, I ain't gonna say too much. Shit getting handled. Y'all love my ceiling? Fuck that. All right, look. Now, all jokes aside though, if you joined this video, bro, if you're listening to this, bro, y'all tap into yourself and start realizing like mental health is a real thing. Depression is real, and the S word is real. If y'all ever feeling like y'all getting to that point or getting pushed over the edge where you getting to that point where you wanna, please reach out to your loved ones, reach out to people that care about you. And when I say loved ones, it don't always have to be family or blood, just your loved ones, bro. Because there's always someone out there that care about you. Whether it's loved ones or whether you don't even know them. Maybe it's a stranger. Maybe it's your neighbor. Maybe it's your coworker. Maybe it's your boss. Never know. Before you go to the extreme measures, bro, please reach out to your loved ones and people that care, and talk to them, because you never know, you could be just a conversation away from saving yourself, bro. I want to wish y'all well. I pray for everybody out here. I hope everybody's mental health is well, and if it's not well, I hope you're not over the edge and it's getting better. All right, on YouTube, man, as y'all know, it's Sunday Fun Day. I like to call it Sunday Fun Day because Sunday Freestyle Day, where you can sit back and you could just sit there and assess your situation and just think about, what you want to achieve and how you want to go about doing it. As y'all know, today, I already got up, got my workout in, you know what I'm saying? It's Sunday chill day, but I still got to get a little pumps, a little reps, you know what I'm saying? Proxy's got me on the wide grip, you know what I'm saying? And I'm finna start implementing the pull-ups and shit. I just don't have no pull-up bar. I got to go all the way to the gym. Y'all know I like doing calisthenics, so I do it in the room. But I'm going to start making sure that certain days out the week, I'm implementing the pull-ups, because your chest and arms are just as important as your back and your core. You want to make sure everything's shaped up, or you're going to be around this bitch look like a Oompa Loompa. You're going to be all uneven and shit. And I don't want to be no nigga that's uneven or unevenly proportionate, all right? But nah, look, y'all want to talk about some shit. When I say this title, all right, it's in the title. Boom, you already know it. Look at the title. Click it again. Boom. Semen retention is expensive. It is. What I mean by semen retention is expensive. Is it expensive by money? Yes. Is it expensive by the cost of your freedom? Yes. But I'm gonna reiterate. I'm not reiterate, but I'm gonna iterate on that. Is it expensive by just your mental? Yes. Is it entrapment? Yes. But wait. Now I'm finna go on each one. Semen retention is expensive money-wise. We know why. Because once you start really getting deep into your semen, by the way, y'all, I think I'm 30 days in, month in. I'm a month in on semen retention, bro. And what I notice is you really start to want to better your body. That's when it comes to working out and when it comes to putting the right things in your body, right? And notice I said putting the right things in your body. It don't always have to be expensive, but you don't want to overload on like bullshit, because you can still get protein out of bullshit, right? But it's the shit that come with the protein, like maybe a lot of sodium, maybe a lot of sugar and shit like that. You want to like get the best balance, I feel like, in your meal, because it helps benefit with everything. Because if you're getting too many little vitamins here, or too many little proteins here, carbs here, or like saturated fat here, like, or too much on each side, gang, that can affect how you move on your day-to-day basis. Like, for instance, how we say sleeping. I think what you intake is a big part of your sleep too. So when I say it's expensive, do I mean like it's like, oh, Like, you're gonna spend thousands and thousands of dollars on shit when you first start your Semen. Nah. But when I am saying that, get ready to being able to manage your money better so you can be able to upkeep your body with your energy, if that makes sense. With your spiritual energy, you can upkeep your physical body and have it side to side instead of one like this or one like this. You want to start to align this shit. So I feel like, you know, with me, as y'all know, I eat 1 meal a day. I was on a fasting period. I did my fasting for 32 days. Or no, maybe a little longer. I think like 36 days. I did 36 days or 37 days fasting. But I'm off the fasting part, especially the sundown fasting, even though it's crazy when I stop and then people are like, oh, it's Ramadan, why you? But what I do notice is like, or what I noticed, but what I'm doing now is I'm still eating 1 time a day, but it's more around lunchtime. So I'm eating around like 12, 1, 2 o'clock. And the difference is, not gonna lie, I'm gonna keep it a buck, I'm gonna keep it a bean with y'all, from what I've been noticing from when I was doing it then until now, is then I had like a more balanced meal on the evenings versus now it's not as balanced, you know what I'm saying? So it's been knocking my sleep a little bit, and I had to get that back right. And on top of that, I'm eating it. The best part of eating on the evening is that it's like a mind thing with your body. If your body feel like it's hungry, because I'm eating under 1,600 calories a day, or if I touch 1,700 sometimes, but I don't think I even be touching 1,700. I'm eating so much like under calories that it make your body respond like, damn, nigga, you hungry. You need this, but you don't, right? It's a mind thing, but damn, it get to a point where, you know, you done ate at what, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, but now 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock roll around, your body like, damn, I need this food. So it's like more of a thing where it's keeping you up. And you can't sleep, if that makes sense. Like, it's keeping you up, you can't sleep. So what I started doing is, first, I started putting more carbs and more protein, and I made sure I stack a little vegetable in it, like a little bit of vegetables, so I gotta get them vitamins. But I need a full filling. Like, great full fillings are like eggs, bread, but you don't want too much carbs with the bread. But you want it just right to the point where you can feel full, and over time, your body like, all right, it's cool. So by the time it's time to go to bed, your body's not hungry, right? And I may implement a protein bar in it, just to get a snack, and repair my muscles from working out. Other than that, I noticed that it been smooth. And last night I slept like 10 hours. I slept 10 hours. And this was my first time sleeping 10 hours in like a whole month. So it felt amazing. Like, I slept so good that I'm groggy a little bit. But y'all remember, if y'all go back to my old videos, y'all can look in my eyes and y'all can see me like, I'm like, fuck, right? I feel good. Another thing, when I say semen retention is expensive, it's just, it costs your mental, bro. And in a good way. It costs your mental to the point where you know you got to lock in on any and everything. And you get to a point where you realize everything in life is serious. It's to be taken serious. You know, like when people be like, oh, no, not like a party pooper, but like, you know, I ain't no party pooper, but like, you know how people be like, is it that serious? Or is it meant to, like, yes, everything is that serious, gang. When you get to a certain, but I ain't gonna lie, you get to a certain stature of this shit, gang, you start to realize everything is that serious, nigga. The way these symbols that you look at when you outside is that serious, gang. When you turn on your phone and you see certain shit, it's that serious, gang. Because all that deciphers how you charge your key up. All this bullshit that we looking at on our phone and all this bullshit in our faces just decipher what the fuck going on with us for real. Like, it matters, gang. These symbols matter, gang. Certain symbols go pop up on your screen, and now that shit in your mind is implemented in your mind. You don't even know you're thinking about it. You just catch it randomly. It's in your mind now. Guess what that do? They charge energy out of your key. I'm dead serious, gang. Certain symbols can get locked in your mind. It's hypnotism, gang. Like, this social media is straight hypnotism, I swear to God. If it ain't no other way to catch a beam, or let's say like go like a sand beam, you know, sand's like strong, right? The key strong, the energy strong, the mind muscle connection strong, everything is strong, gang. If it ain't no way to catch a fan, if we can't catch him physically, we got to catch him mentally. But even his mental's strong to the point where we can't get him sexually, mentally. So, sexually, physically. So we're gonna put this on his FYP. We're gonna have a bitch shaking her ass with a big ass flag in the back with a symbol on that bitch. You're gonna be locked in looking at that ass, and then boom, you catch that symbol, then boom. Now that shit in your mind. And now that symbol just charging key from your bitch ass and giving it back. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. Like, it's like all this shit take energy from you, bro. All this shit, gang. Everything is serious. The people you be around, the people you hang around, that shit serious now. Like, you start to realize, like, bro, this shit all serious, gang. This shit all matter. Everything that you do every day matters, gang. If you want to be a better man and better yourself, gang, it's time to pay attention, bro. It's time to really, like, see the world for what it is. And yeah, it sucks, right? Because when you really start understanding, you like, damn, this really where we at. Like, we really here. Like, this is really going on. This shit really have you going crazy a little bit. But you realize, like, nigga, you in training. Like, it's training time, nigga. That's all this shit is. It's just training time. So lock in on your training, bro. You already made it this far, gang. Keep locking in on your training, gang. Training ain't gonna always go perfect, gang. It's not gonna always go perfect, and that's fine. It don't gotta go perfect, gang. As long as you bettering yourself and bettering your spirit every day, that's all that matter, gang. That's all that matter. Another thing, I said the money, the expensive, the mental expensive, and just like, I want to say like well-being. Because it gets to a point where you know so much that, you know, how people like to say depression, like how you get sad, it do a real toll on your mental health. But I like to say in a good way, because you start to take control of your mental health, take control of your mind to the point where depression only exists if you let it, right? Yeah, you're going to have little sparks and little moments where you're going to spark up and get mad. You're going to spark up and get sad. But it's overall, how long are you in that state? You know what I'm saying? How long are you in that state of anger? How long are you in that state of depression, right? That's what matters. You're still human, right? You're going to get sad. You're going to get mad. Nigga's life. But how long are you in that state? Can you take control of that state? After you get your first burst, 10 minutes, can you home in and push that shit all out? Can you do that? Do you have the mind power to grab your mind and nah, we good? That's what the Semen retention teaches you. Like, to home in on your mind power and really like lock in on, I love saying lock in, y'all, I'm sorry. But really like understanding how to control your mind, or when your mind get in these certain states, how to go about it the right way, in the healthy way for yourself, because all that takes the toll on your energy too, not just these sexual energies, gang. Mental health is the top. Mental health is the top of the food chain, gang. It's sexual, and then it's mental health, gang. Yo, mental, gang. That's what's gonna take that energy from you, gang. If they can get it in that way, they're gonna get it in your mental. Trust me. Trust me. So it's always better to sit here and learn and want to work on yourself and want to work on why do you feel this way? Why do you act this way? It's almost like you being your own self-therapist, if that makes sense. Like you're giving yourself therapy. And that's what it's all about. Just learning your ins and outs, learning yourself, learning how to master emotions. And I know it's crazy. We used to watch these Kung Fu movies and shit. I know y'all know Kung Fu Panda, y'all seen Jackie Chan, y'all seen Karate Kid. If you notice, all the basis of everything was before you can fight, before you can pick that sword up and start slashing, you have to master emotions, gang. You have to master anger, sadness, and everything. That's why they say meditate, but meditate the right way. I say meditate. When you meditate, you're meditating through the Spirit of God. But when you meditate, you're mastering your emotions. You're learning how, all right, when I'm hearing this, when I'm seeing this, like, nah, let it all go. Breathe. Now it's out. Now it just came out. When you learn how to master emotions, boy, you're gonna be a cold motherfucker, bro. You is. Hey, it's the inner Mike, man. I appreciate y'all for coming in, subscribing, man. 100 subs, man. 200 subs on the way, man. You hear me? Let's do it. Yeah.